it was general admission $4, kids $2. You go watch wrestling, you go watch boxing, you read about it in the paper. So one of the many great things about Las Vegas is people are accepted here for who they are, in my opinion. I never, when in this world where some years ago would like look down on wrestling, that was so foreign to me. It was there, it brought people fun, it brought emotion to people. Same with boxing, when people go, oh, you know, it's violent to the side. If you don't like it, don't watch it. But to me, it was always something that was part of the mainstream and always something that I respected. I think in large part for growing up primarily here.
You're touching on something I did want to ask about, which is your storytelling, you know, resonates in every state, it resonates around the world. You know, at a time when you have this ability to reach every audience and tap into every part of the culture, that's an amazing opportunity and a responsibility. So how do you sort of embrace that, and what do you get back from that? The fact that you can really reach so many audiences of all kinds.
I think one of the important things is, as much as we listen to our audience, we won't listen to social media and respond on that. We think it's a minority of voices, meaning a small percentage of voices, who have big microphone or megaphone in front of them. It's a mistake to respond to your business based off of that. You gotta base it off your gut and the results. So for us, we not only program for all 50 states, we try to program for the world, especially with the Netflix deal. So what do people like? People like dramas, people like conflict. They like to see conflicts being resolved one way or the other. As Paul mentioned, in our business, you get to knock each other out in a 20 by 20 ring. People like that too. So for us, we want to appeal to everybody. As Paul also mentioned, multi-generational viewing. 50% of the people, almost 50% of the people who attend our live events come with a child. That's important to us.
Yeah.
Number one, it's family-friendly viewing. Number two, that's our next generation of viewer. So I would assume, as you guys graciously give us a lot of head nods in this Q&A, that a lot of you are wrestling fans. I would assume it started for most of you when you were young, and you stayed with it, and maybe you checked out for a couple of years as a teenager because other things became of interest to you, and then you checked back in. We want to be there with people for, it's exactly right, correct? We want to be there with people for their lifetimes, and we think, you know, we've done a decent job of doing that.
It's completely one of my favorite things when we get a chance, whether it's, you know, WrestleMania week, where we get to meet a lot of fans at our other events, like the World, which is our fan event, is when people come and talk about, you know, I watched this when I was a kid. I was so into this when I was a kid. I watched it through college. I got out of college and I kind of got out of it. And all of a sudden my kids are, you know, 6, 7, 8 years old, and they've just discovered WWE, and I've gotten back into it, and it's the greatest thing ever. Like, now they get to share that with their kids, watch it with them. It's something that, you know, bonds them together. And it's family entertainment, that you can have those moments with your family, then bring them to the shows. And, you know, when you see parents that are sitting there with their kid, and their kid slaps Jey Uso's hand when he walks by, and it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to this kid in his life. He doesn't want to wash his hand for a week, whatever it is. Those are the moments that you like can really, really, really appreciate what we do and how it impacts people and their families and their everyday lives. It's the best part of what we do.